Hey guys, it's Geeky Chick here, and hey guys, Geeky here, back with another episode of the Breakfast Club. We are on episode 4, but before we get started, I just wanted to give some shout outs to people who've been commenting. Lindsay, Durham, Summer Hall, let's see, Jackie Garcia, thank you for all your comments, helping me out. Congrats, you already completed the storyline. Naisha, thank you for stopping by, girl. Phoenix, Cutie Pie, Cree, just going through. I see 100 Maze Wolves, Phoenix, did I already say Phoenix? Kids you don't want to see, you don't. Markle, shout out to you, who also has a channel where they're reading and playing through the series games. Heather and Cody, thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching these videos and going that extra mile of commenting. I appreciate it so much. It lets me know that I am not out here enjoying this by myself. But okay, episode 4, The Breakfast Club faces its first test at a raging high school party. Your new friendships are still fragile, but it's possible you may snag a love interest. Guys, I have been waiting for this all day. I am so ready. What happens after detention? It's like the Breakfast Club sequel that we never got. I pray that they don't reboot this movie, and if they do, please don't mess it up, you know? But yeah, I hate this part where I always have to download. It's Saturday night. The unmistakable smell of mothballs fills the air. As you lie on the bed in your grandfather's guest room, the springs inside the uncomfortably thin mattress creak obnoxiously with the subtlest movement. A rerun of an old cop show plays on the tiny black and white TV, but you're not really watching it. You keep thinking about the crazy Saturday you just had. But it turns out Saturday isn't quite over yet. Without warning, your grandfather throws open the door and barges into your room. What are you doing in here with the door closed? I wasn't doing anything. Ever heard of knocking? I could have been naked. Whoa, good thing I wasn't naked. He looks a little flustered. Glad you're not. He points to the phone in the hall just outside your room. You've got a phone call. He raises an eyebrow at you. A little late for calls, I think. Please make it quick. He shuffles back to the living room and resumes watching a war documentary. Curious, you pick up the phone. Hello? Hey, Brian! Hey, Brian. It's Brian. You can't help but grin. I know, silly. Of course, because you said... You hear him muttering to himself. Well, he's kind of adorable. You can't help but sound surprised at the sound of his voice. I hope I'm not bothering you. Maybe I like being annoying. Maybe I like being bothered. You ever think of that? Brian fumbles a bit. I can, call back even later if that bothers you more. You can't help but laugh. Let's just chat now. I wanted to remind you about Stubby's party. I didn't forget. Cool, so you're gonna go? It sounded like I shouldn't miss it. Maybe I'll see you there? I'll be looking for you. You will? I mean... He struggles to adapt a smooth tone. Nice. Stubby's house is the big one on Lakewood. You can't miss it. Great, see you soon. You hang up the phone, and then realize that you don't know how you're going to get to Stubby's party. You don't have a car, but your grandfather does. And right now, the snores from the back lounger indicate he's fast asleep. You sneak into the room and spot his keys lying on the coffee table. You could try to wake him up and convince him to take you to the party, or you could swipe the keys, drive yourself, and be back before he realizes you were gone. Oh, taking the keys is a gem thing. Okay, well, I don't know. I feel like we need to... I think we can watch a video real quick. No. Is it not? It never gave me... Okay, so we got the free gem, so let's take the keys. Like, at first I wasn't going to take the keys, but then since it's like a diamond gem option, I kind of want to know what happens. This is probably a bad thing. We probably should not have taken the keys. This party is too crucial to risk getting your grandfather involved. He's sleeping like a baby and he'll likely be there until dawn. You grab the keys and sneak out the front door. You manage to navigate your grandfather's gas guzzler across town. You steer it to a spot in the long driveway of a beautiful mansion. As you step out of the car, a big meathead of a kid approaches you. Hey, who are you? I'm Bailey? Okay, Bailey, listen up. This is my place and my party, and it isn't open to just anyone. At that moment, Andrew passes by. Relax, Stubby. Bailey's cool. She started at Shermer yesterday. Stubby gives you a once-over, then shrugs. All right, man, if you say so. Stubby turns and head back into the party. A group of guys wearing matching Letterman jackets are hanging out on the porch. They see Andrew and call him over. He waves back, then turns to you. You should go check out the party. I think I saw Claire inside. Andrew's friends call for him again, and he goes off to join them. As you start to go inside, you hear a whisper from the bushes. Psst. You turn and spot Brian hiding behind the azaleas. Brian, what are you doing back there? Having second thoughts. About hiding behind a bush? About going into this party? I know I invited you here, but now I'm thinking I should have just stayed home. Get tough, Brian. Get tough, Brian. Yeah, I don't know, right? I don't know. You gotta get tough, Brian. What, you mean like lift weights? No, I mean like don't care so much what people think. If you want people to stop treating you like a nerd, then you gotta stop acting like one. I understand that. But seeing Andrew with the wrestling team is a lot different than seeing him alone. He points at the wrestling team as they crowd around the front door to go into the party. I'm happy to hang out here for a little bit, and I'll see you inside. You shrug, unsure what else to say to him. Suit yourself. You climb the front steps of Stubby's house and join the crowd pressing through the front door. Party! You push your way into the crowded house. Shermer kids are everywhere, standing and talking, dancing, sprawled out on the couch. The music is throbbing. It's hard to hear anything. You stand still among the throng of unfamiliar faces, trying to make sense of the chaos. Something large shoves into you from behind, nearly knocking you off your feet. Hey, watch where you're going. Watch where you're standing. You twist around to find Stubby flanked by a row of his wrestling buddies. He crosses his arms and steps into your space, forcing you backward. So, we're clear. My parties are invite only. The only reason I let you in here is 'cause of Clark. So you better not make any trouble. Okay, we don't want to make things bad because Andrew stuck his neck out for us. But I feel like we should make a joke. But what if this guy doesn't like a joke? Let's just be polite. I know, it was pretty rude of me to show up without even knowing the host. But everyone says you throw the best parties in town. People say that about me? Yeah, I had to come check out for myself. A loud whistle draws his attention. Another one of Stubby's jock pals waved him down from the next room. Yo, Stubbs, some of the guys ripped up the rose garden in the backyard. Look at this guy smile. What? Okay. You idiots! My mom loves those flowers. Stubby lurches past you and scrambles after Rogers with his wrestling buddies in tow. You sigh in relief as you watch Stubby head to the backyard. All around you, smiling strangers brush past, barely paying you any attention. You stand on your toes and survey the room, hoping to spot a familiar face. As you scan the party, a good-looking girl comes up to your side and elbows you. Look at all these assholes. You give the girl a double take. Excuse me? Bet you half of them don't even know Stubby. But that doesn't stop them from showing up to trash the place. Sincere? Oh, what is this? What is this star thingy? House parties are always like, let's do that. I don't know Stubby, but I won't trash anything, I swear. Donna laughs. You don't have to be so defensive. You seem pretty squeaky clean. She gives you a piercing look. Or maybe that's just an act. She offers you her hand and you shake. I'm Donna Page, by the way. Bailey. And you're new here? I am new. Very observant. She gives a shrug of fake modesty. I'm good with faces. Plus, I spotted you drive up in that boat. I've definitely never seen that car at a Shermer party. You look a little embarrassed. It's my grandpa's. It's a classic. And hey, anybody with wheels or Shermer is going to be popular. So since you're new and all, you got any questions about Shermer I can answer? Consider me the welcome committee. What do you want to know? Let's see, life at Shermer? What's your take on Shermer? It's okay, I guess. I mean, it's a good school as far as schools go. It's got a pretty decent school newspaper. You read the school paper. I edit the school paper. I'm also its top reporter. Is there a lot of competition? Not really. It's too bad. I love a good challenge. She gives you a playful wink. Somebody cranks up the music even louder. It's hair metal at its shriekiest. Donna rolls her eyes. No accounting for taste around here. I need some fresh air. But you and I should find time to talk more. Someplace not so overrun with dum-dums. What? Is she hitting on me? Like, whoa. Step back. We want Bender. And they're like throwing Brian at us. Now they're throwing this girl. We're just going to be funny. We're not going to be rude. I would rather suggest we head to the Dum-Dum farm. She laughs. You mean this isn't the place they grow dum-dums? Because I saw some pretty ripe specimens on the way in here. Your conversation with Donna is interrupted as Claire and Bender storm past you, deep in a heated argument. You're being ridiculous. Bender! But did we mess up things with Brian, and now we don't even have Bender? Let's talk about this later, okay? I don't care what your stuck-up friend Becky thinks about me. You may not care, but I do. I've known Becky since kindergarten. She probably still eats paste, am I right? You're being a jerk again. Claire stomps off to join her preppy friends in the living room. Bender yells after her. I am right. She does eat paste. Bender stomps off to the kitchen. Those two don't look happy. They started dating earlier today and are already fighting? Donna thumps the back of her hand against your arm. Claire Stanish and John Bender on an item? Something pretty major must have happened to drive those two together. Oh, I don't know. Are we about to be like a gossip? Yeah. Things got real between everyone in detention today. We all kind of bared our souls. I guess Claire and Bender liked what they saw. Any romantic sparks for you? Not yet. But I made 5 friends today, so I'm not complaining. Donna regards you thoughtfully. You're brand new and made 5 friends, including 2 populars, in one day? I gotta say, you impressed me. And believe me, I'm not easily impressed. You hear angry muttering and boot stomping echoing from the kitchen. Though you can't make out the words, it's unmistakably Bender's voice. Maybe I should go talk to Bender, find out what's going on. Donna grins. Careful, you're a good-looking chick. He might decide that you're a better catch. You do a poor job of hiding your blushing cheeks. You think Bender would go for me? I'm a little curious to know what happened between him and Claire. So go satisfy your curiosity. And who knows, maybe you'll get a little fun out of it. We're going to talk to Bender. We're going to talk to Bender. But it's going to cost us. It always costs us. Okay, I swear, they need to have some better deals on these diamonds. Because these are costing a lot. Okay, let's talk to Bender. I wonder if you don't steal the car, what happens? I don't know. I really should catch him before he leaves. You start to make your way through the crowd. Donna gives you a thumbs up. Have fun. I don't think we can trust Donna. And she writes on the paper, we probably should not have gossiped to the newspaper editor. You find Bender raiding the pantry. I saw you and Claire fighting. Oh yeah? Was it fun to watch? Define fun? Bender shrugs. I gave her a chance, but all her stupid little judgy, snotty, shitty little friends just couldn't keep their mouths shut. How could they have been? How mean could they have been? Girls are so cliquey. Ugh, girls can be so cliquey. In my experience, there's only one way to get past it. Oh? Move to another town. If dating Claire means I have to put up with those harpies, I might have to reconsider. You care what Becky thinks? You can't possibly care what Becky thinks. Not one bit. But Claire cares a lot. Too much if you ask me. And that probably won't change. So what are you saying? I'm saying forget the friends. Figure out what Claire means to you. Thanks for the advice. His face shows its familiar sneer. Is this where I'm supposed to sob and thank you? Sure. Okay, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, hug. He falls silent. For just a moment, he looks thoughtful and a little bit vulnerable. Oh, we can kiss Bender just like straight out like that. Yes! Why would we tease him? What? We got to just do it. Oh, but what if Claire sees? Who cares? Boom, we kiss Bender. You suddenly lean over and plant a kiss on his lips. At first, he tenses up, but he quickly relaxes and returns the kiss. When you finally come up for air, you smile. So I don't have any bitchy friends. Just some misfits I met in detention. Bender can't help but smile. Thanks for letting me know. I got a lot of stuff in my head right now. I need some fresh air. He excuses himself from the kitchen. You wander through the party until you spot Brian. He's standing alone and looking awkward. You go over to him. Hey, Brian. You made it inside. I thought about what you said. I don't want to be a nerd, so I'm not going to act like a nerd. I want to be the cool guy. A couple cool-looking partygoers walk past Brian. Slip me some skin. They ignore him. Brian starts bobbing his head to the music. He grins and points finger guns at a group of passing girls. No. Looking good, ladies. The girls respond with a mixture of giggles and eye rolls. What are you doing? Picking up chicks. Undeterred, Brian refocuses and points at a different approaching girl. Come here often? She recoils and makes a quick 180. Geez, Brian's gonna get his ass kicked if he keeps this up. Try a joke. This is a house party, not a dude ranch. Huh? How about we holster those finger guns, Pilgrim? Brian glances at his hands, then shoves them into his pockets. You're kind of new to this whole flirting thing, aren't you? Am I that obvious? Brian, if you want to talk to girls, just play it cool. Cool. Got it. Brian slouches and combs his fingers through his hair. What's up? I guess that's an improvement. There's movement near the front door and you look over. Allison has arrived at the party. Then you notice you aren't the only person staring at her. Everyone is. Everybody's really into Allison's new look, huh? I'm sure people are staring at you too. I mean, 'cause you got a makeover too, and it's cool, Brian. You don't need to try. Right. Andrew appears beside you, also staring at Allison. Damn, would you look at her? Allison walks towards you, painfully aware of the eyes on her. Hey, Allison, you showed up. They're so cute together. I love it. I loved it in the movie. I love it now. It's not like I was doing anything else. I'm glad you're here. This is awesome. I think they're probably the most genuine one that I could see actually working out. He steps forward and gives her a light kiss. You want a drink? I'll get you a drink. Before Allison can respond, Andrew hurries off to the kitchen. Allison stands there looking awkward. You loving your makeover? Everyone's staring at me. I feel like a freak. Who cares? Who cares if they think you're a freak? I do. That's not true. Excuse me? Normally you wear all black, tell crazy sexual lies, and bring cereal sandwiches for lunch. Most people find that stuff freaky, but you do it anyway. I do that stuff because I want to. Right, because you don't care if they think you're weird. I guess not. And they're staring because you don't look weird, which in itself is weird. But I already don't care if they think I'm weird. So like I said, who cares? Allison sighs. You're impossible, you know that? You look around and notice the crowd is pressing closer to you. You see Andrew's wrestling buddies in the crowd and Claire's preppy friends. Who wants to play 7 minutes in heaven? But we need a couple of volunteers. She looks you up and down. I think we got a volunteer right here. But who's gonna go in with you? Just then Andrew returns. What's going on? Oh, Andrew's a good choice. Good choice for what? Come here. Andrew's wrestling buddies grab you and Andrew, and throw you both in a coat closet. Just before they slam the door, you see Allison watching you with a shocked look on her face. No, there was like no choice to be like, I don't want to go in the closet with. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're still an open book. Is anybody else getting any other personas besides open book? All right, you drove your grandfather's car to the party. That's going to have consequences. You got tough with Brian outside of the party. Good. We wanted to establish those boundaries. You went to talk with Bender about Claire and you kissed him. Yes, yes. That's what we've been waiting for. All right, let's get our one gem. Take it to the bank. I wish we could get more than one. Oh my gosh. Episode 5, your 7 minutes in heaven leads to unexpected consequences at Stubby's party as Stubby's party reaches its epic conclusion. I cannot wait. But we'll have to. I'll see you guys tomorrow.